tell you there's something new happening. June 23rd at the Food and Fun Deli, a place where we all should be, is going to be a 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. car show on a Saturday at the Food and Fun Deli in West Babylon.
Oh,
Food
cool.
and Fun.
It's down by the cemeteries on
by the cemetery,
Rollwood
right.
Avenue.
I have a good relationship with Judine, who's the owner there, and she mentioned it to me when I happened to stop by, and I said, let's do that. And she was thinking of a Saturday show instead of a Sunday show.
Good idea.
And she just, she put in a lot of lighting there. It's going to be like sunlight at night. And,
wow.
And I just feel, why not? She's going to give a discount on the food, and she may provide some music.
Okay.
Right.
Very good. If not, you can sing.
There you go.
I don't know about me. I just know about Joey D singing. That's all I know.
Well, I was going to say you could do your stand-up there. Do you have an address for that place, the Food and Fun Deli over there? Somebody's asking.
It's on Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon.
It's take exit 35 off the Southern State, or 34.
Okay.
It's it takes you right to the cemeteries right there. Yeah, it's a very popular area there.
Okay, yeah. Maybe at some point you could supply that with us.
It is a true value hardware, and it's a Food and Fun Deli, and it's sort of like the classic models and games of the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Howie, if you get a flyer from that event, send it to us, please.
Yeah, so we can put it up on the interweb over there.
I will. I probably could. I might have a picture of the card. I can send it to you.
All right, good idea.
That works, yeah. Because let's face it, because any place that you can play with your food without getting yelled at is food and fun. Yeah, it sounds like
absolutely.
It sounds like my kind of place.
All right, Howie.
It's definitely. Be well, guys.
We're gonna take our last break.
Good talking to you.
Thanks, Howie.
Be well.
Take
All right.
care.
Bye-bye.
So long. All right, that was the big man. And, Joe, we're going to take our last break.
Yeah, what am I going to do now?
We'll go, since it's so rainy, I know you want to do some surfing, so let's crank up that surf medley that you like to play so much, and we'll... Ray Guarino, Joe D, Motormouth Radio will be back in a bit.
Hi, I'm Rob Leonard, host of Beatles Songs for the past 24 years right here on WHPC. Beatles Songs airs every Friday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., playing the music of the Beatles together, apart, along with Beatle cover songs and songs the Beatles covered, along with songs the Beatle either guested on and or produced. And of course, we provide Beatle news. It's not the same show where they play the same 10 songs. So join me every Friday for Beatles Songs. 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. on 90.3 WHPC, the voice of Nassau Community College, streaming at ncc.edu/WHPC.
This is Dennis Pitzenberger from Sticker Shock, and if you're not listening to Motormouth Radio, boy, you are lost in the smoke of the burnout. Make sure and tune in each and every week, because these guys are exactly what you want to hear. Real car guys, real talk, every single weekend.
Oh, Joe, you are sweet today on that slide. Your fingers must be well conditioned, and thank you to Dennis Pitzenberger for that great little promo. Of course, Dennis is the star of the new show Sticker Shock on Discovery Channel that I just watched 2 episodes of last night.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Good friend of ours, yes.
I was snoring at that point, so
I watch them on demand. I missed them during the week, so I'm catching up.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're out playing with all this stuff, in the real world over there, sometimes you don't get a chance to sit back and. I know that. Did you just see that go flying?
I did say that. Yes,
you didn't throw that, did you?
No, okay. I didn't.
The pea puppet thing came flying off my microphone, and I swear I didn't break it.
I know I said to you a while back when I started working at the shop, I said, Joe, I feel like you. And you said, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, because I know now I come home, it's like I don't want to look at the computer. I don't look at email. I just want to, wolf down something, stuff something in your face, some groceries down my throat, and, go.
Yeah, I hear that.
And I do, yeah.
That was definitely my night. Friday.
Okay.
That was the ongoing Jeep saga.
Oh, the Jeep, wow.
Oh, yeah. I kind of gave you a little inkling of that. as far as that
give
goes.
us a quick.
Well, it's a saga, so let's see if we can encapsulate this real quick.
Yeah.
This car was an occasional no start, but sure as heck acted like an ECM.
One of the hardest ones to find, too.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt. And
what year was the Jeep?
04.
Okay.
An 04 Wrangler. And basically, this started out as I took a quick look at it. This car was parked like in the middle of like Hempstead Turnpike. And it wasn't stuck enough. Just that sometimes shops do not let me inside. You know what I mean? And I have to like either work out in the street or like out in their yard or whatever. So I took a look around. It had some problems with like lack of communication, stuff like that, which doing a quick cruise through like IATN and stuff. It was like, the number one, the number one cause ended up being an ECM. Now, this is also a cautionary tale because this shows you where things can go horribly wrong. So the guy says, I said, like, if you want me to check it, by the way, the vehicle was starting at that point. So I had nothing really to test. So I said, the number one thing on the interweb is an ECM, which, by the way, these are websites these are not the yokels in their basement.
This isn't, YouTube University.
Yeah, right. No, these, by the way, there's some good YouTubers these days. So
there are.
Rephrase that. But
right.
As far as that goes, like the number one thing, if you wanted to play, load the shotgun, load the parts cannon, was an ECM. So I said, go get a used one. Go down to the Boneyard, which happened to be not too far from the guy's shop. I said, go pick one up for like $100 or whatever, slap it in there, and let's see what happens. No. So what does the guy do? He goes out and he buys one brand new from Chrysler, which, by the way, these days, most ECMs come empty. So now you have to pay the guy to come and program it, which includes the anti-theft and the software to run the car. Otherwise, it's not going to do much anything as far as running. So basically, guy puts it in and the car does the same thing.
Right? Problem not solved.
Yeah, really. So... I mean, I didn't feel too bad because I said I wanted to check the car further out. But anyway, it lands on my lap. So I was over there because now the customer, the shop owner is like, I got to get this car back. This car's been around too long, blah, blah, blah. So I got to see
the problem solved is not.
Is not, yes. Visual distractions in a
see, cell phones are fun for something.
There you go, right? Sure. Now put that Roman candle down because that definitely is against the fire code.
Can I borrow your lighter?
No, I'm going to just light my own button fire in a minute.
Yeah, look at the graphic on that one, folks. That's great.
It's well, I was going to say I have to wait. I was going to play F-18.
We got about 6 minutes.
Okay. So anyway, the thing is that the guy had drove it around because it was ambulatory for a while.
Yeah.
And I checked for codes, and sure enough, there was codes rattling around it. I was trying to see if there was any kind of inkling. Then the car, not really, wrote the codes down. Car acted up.
Right. Fast forward just to the point where you had it at UD and you were looking because you were getting run out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll talk faster now. I'll talk like the
No, don't talk faster.
So essentially, what happened was the codes that I saw before were erased as if somebody disconnected.
And that was
battery.
a clue.
Yes, that was a clue. So at that point, we go back to the old standby of powers and grounds. Mm-hmm. And of course, the first time I checked it, powers and grounds were fine. Then we go back and we go check some more, and then finally, I just started back probing wires. I've got my pomona connected to my back probe, backstabbed all over the various, and I've got my multimeter on multiple display over there. Mm-hmm. And then when it acted up, the battery feed went to nothing.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it just got hot. And it was there a minute ago.
Fascinating.
Yeah, fascinating is right. Fascinating at that time of night is not fun.
No.
So essentially, at that point, I started looking through the harness, looking at the diagram at the different splice joints or whatever. This thing was a rat anyway.
Yeah.
So what we ended up doing is we ended up sistering up the battery feed from the fuse box to the ECM without actually cutting it and replacing it. We actually just ran a redundant wire between the fuse box and the ECM.
Yeah.
Because that was the keep alive memory power is the other name of it. And all of a sudden, last I heard, car's still starting.
Yeah.
For the last couple of days, the guy kind of sneaks up on it, gets in and drives it.
No, that's
That's what you got to do in intermittent sometimes. But
I wish we would have started that one earlier, because the path that you had to take, the diagnostic path, is something that...
it's not a path. You know what that's called? The rabbit hole.
Well, yeah, but you did use logic to make your own path pretty much.
Slick is smiling someplace.
Yeah, because there was things that you saw that were, correct, and things that were incorrect. Like when you saw that battery power was going away and the codes were clearing.
The codes were clearing. It's like, hey, wait, did you touch that battery?
And
I know I had to go pee, but did you touch that battery? Because if you touch that battery, you're in big trouble.
Right. So now you don't know if somebody had been in that fuse box under the hood. There's fuses and relays in there, or if you don't know what was there ever crash damage? Was there what had gone on? Was it just corrosion, contamination, and all the normal?
It was an RR. It was a rat.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, people always wash off your Jeep junk when you come back from the off-roading.
Oh yeah, that can help, right? Yeah,
Jeep junk should be cleaned at all times.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, Al? If you're listening.
Yeah. So that was.
We fried another hour.
Yeah.
We flambéed it.
We did.
We toasted it.
We sure did. And,
any other fire metaphors you'd like to introduce?
But we did come up with a lot of tech, and I was reminded that when people go to Zazzle, they want to look for that Motor Mouth Radio stuff. We were thinking about a Motor Mouth Radio dirty T-shirt contest.
Yes.
Where people would pick up the T-shirts from there and see how dirty they can get it, and we haven't figured out. See, but it's kind of loose because we haven't figured out. Like, okay, if it's contest, there should be some kind of a prize, and we don't know what the prize is going to be.
Yeah. So any suggestions? Bring them on.
But we're thinking about it. So go pick one up anyway.
Prizes are overrated.
I know, you're right, Kim. Kim said prizes are overrated, and she's correct.
Yeah, all that winning stuff.
Unless it's a prize to be a fly on the wall for Thunder Road. And then people would, I tell you, a lot of our listeners would take that prize, because we have a lot of listeners that
a lot of our listeners tell me about when after they started listening to us, then they catch your show, Kim.
That's right.
You definitely have you have definitely picked up some followers over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
and you're also very enthusiastic behind the board.
Oh, we hear Kim in the hallway.
Yeah.
We'll be sitting out in the hallway after the show.
Yeah,
and we're just talking, and we hear all of a sudden the music goes to like club level 5. It's like Warp Drive 8.
Yeah, seriously.
And then you hear Kim like screaming something. Like, okay, guess that's good.
Yeah, so you know what? It's definitely enthusiastic. Yeah, we should make it. We should make it a fly on the wall on Kim's show.
Yeah, that would
definitely.
Be cool. Absolutely.
But if anybody's got any suggestions, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
right?
Rock, no tied to a rock.
You can send us an email also at motormouthradio@ncc.edu, and you can short track it to just mmr@ncc.edu, because when
every time you say NCC, I always want to say 1701.
When you know the IT guys, you get to make aliases, so.
Yeah, we're kind of genetically predisposed towards aliases.
I was just reminded that with the T-shirts too, there are 2 T-shirts up there. There is because you and I couldn't agree on the graphic that we like best. I liked one.
We don't always agree, folks. See?
So there's a Joe shirt and a Ray shirt, and people can pick the one they like the best.
Yep.
I think if we put a Kim shirt up, that's the one that's going to sell.
Yeah, that would make much more sense, actually.
Yeah. We'll make it out of like cat and dog fur. That's what we'll do, yeah. We'll have paws on it instead of sleeves. I don't know, something like that.
Seriously.
Yeah, that works, right? Hey, it works for us, too. We're all animal lovers.
I can contribute all the fur. That's not a problem.
Oh, you and me both. I gave a bag of T-shirts to Mike at the shop, and I said, listen, pay no attention to the fuzz, and it's fur, because he's run to the pool table for a while, and the cats will live in there. I said, so just wash them, but it's really just domestic cat fur. It's something that's going to kill you.
It's either that or you can make a really nice duster out of it. You know what I mean? You can just kind of glue it to a stick, and then you can take the dust off the cars. Right.
Anyway, that's it. We're going to get out of here. Motormouth Radio, and till next week, we'll have Audra in, and we'll...
we'll be back. You've been warned.
And we'll see you then.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.